I find it very difficult to enthuse over the current news.
Is reporting the Justice Department is preparing to investigate.
Just when you think that at least the outlook is so black that it can grow no blacker, it worsens.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
And that is why I do not like the news, because there's never been an era when so many things were going so right for so many of the wrong persons.
When I was a child, I had a dream that almost all the girls wanted to be, a singer. But as time passed, I changed my idea for something that I thought I would love to do, acting. When I was 14 years old, I was watching my favorite TV show, Stranger Things, and I was fascinated by Millie Bobby Brown, who plays Eleven, and her ability to get into the character. I feel it's difficult sometimes to understand my own feelings, and if you are an actress, you have to feel and understand the feelings of the character. I want to know and feel how it's possible to get into another personality that is not my own, how they can make the difference between their own life and the character's life. When I watch movies that were made in Brazil, I always pay attention in the person that plays the character. In my opinion, they don't have a good training of how to act because the way they act is not natural. They overact sometimes. That is why I prefer the actors and actors in the American movies, because the acting is more believable. The reason why I love acting and why I want to become an actress is that I love the feeling of being a character. To have the feeling of feel the sad or happiness of the character. It looks like I am in another world.
Astrologically, turning 30 is a big effing deal.
It's called Saturn.
Saturn takes 30 years to orbit the sun and your personal birth chart. When it returns to square one, Saturn tests your ability to learn from mistakes. Are you ready for the next phase? Have you matured into adulthood? Have you honestly asked, who am I? Yes opens doors with ease. No says, condemned to repeat.
Do you miss your home country? Do you miss your home country? I miss my home country. I'm from Bangladesh. I miss my friend, my neighborhood, school, my playground, its celebration and food. I moved to United States to have a better life, including work, education and money. But these things don't make me happy. Being at my home country, big part is playing cricket. Cricket is my happiness in my life. I only get chance to play cricket in United States only 3 months out of the year. It is hard to find a cricket field to play in Massachusetts. These are 3 months I play cricket in Massachusetts State Cricket League, and the rest of the 9 months I am busy with my work and school. I plan to move to Bangladesh when I am 30 or 40 years old. I have another plan to visit my country in Bangladesh after graduating high school.
rocks to bed, that's what I do. Oh, come on, sleepyhead, get yourself to bed. Don't go losing all the nighttime. Oh, don't feel bad. I never have. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved, you are loved. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved, you are loved. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved, you are loved. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved, you are loved. I never have. Oh, don't feel bad. I never have. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved, you are loved. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved, you are loved. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved, you are loved. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved, you are loved.
Hey Cambridge, don't panic. Here's some things to do with the little ones. Join We the People for Little Voices Big Change, Changing Neighborhoods. Gentrification is a phenomenon that hits home for thousands of Boston families. Through stories, activities, and games, kids will gain an understanding of the changes happening around them and explore the meaning of neighborhood, community, history, and equity. This story time is best for kids 5 and up, and you can check it out April 20th at 10:30 a.m. at the Jamaica Plain branch of the Boston Public Library. Every other Tuesday from April 30th to June 25th, you can bring your little ones to Stevens Coolidge Place in North Andover for a nature-based toddler playgroup. Join your children in peeking under rocks, inspecting tree bark for hidden bugs, jumping in puddles, strolling through orchards, and more. This series is recommended for children ages 2 to 5, but babies and carriers are welcome. No registration is required, but there's a $5 cost per child for any families that aren't members of the Trustees of Reservations. Go to trustees.org for more info. April 12th through 14th is the 75th Annual New England Folk Festival. Widely known as the NEFA, this festival blends dance, music, crafts, and food from many places and cultures. It's held at both Mansfield Middle and High Schools, and you can thank the nonprofit volunteer-run New England Folk Festival Association for all the performances and activities in store. On the first Sunday of every month from 1 to 3 p.m., meet ocean critters and take part in some family-friendly STEM activities at the BCYF Paris Street Community Center in East Boston. Tide pools and educators from the New England Aquarium will be on hand to quench your curiosity and answer all your questions. This month, it's on April 17th, and it's free. The Prospect Hill Academy School will hold International Night 2019 at the East Somerville Community School. Faculty, families, and students experience the music, dance, food, and arts of different cultures. Cultural wear is encouraged, and it's all on April 6th at 5 p.m. There you go, Cambridge. 5 events to do with your kids.
To another, through computer, phone, etc. Our entire lives are on these digital devices. But what would happen if someone were to hack into those devices?
Hey guys, I'm EJG, and in this video we will... What the heck, guys?
LOL, we hacked you, bro!
We in the video now! Today, we're gonna be talking about the dangers of hacking. Hacking. What is hacking? Hacking is
to bypass security and break into a computer, phone, or another electronic device, usually with malicious intent.
Hey, I was going to say that.
Oops. Sorry.
Anyways, a white hat hacker is a hacker who gained permission to hack something and tries to protect you by showing you the weaknesses inside of your network or system, and shows you how to fix them. A black hat hacker is a hacker who tries to get into your computer without your permission. They want to steal your data for their own use, usually for your bank account, personal information like passwords, and they will try to ruin your life. A gray hat hacker is a hacker who
break into computer systems without permission, but they find weaknesses and reveal them to the system owner.
What the guys? This is my video. You can't just hack it whenever you want. I am done with you too.
12 seconds later.
And now, a very important message, brought to you by us. Things you shouldn't hack. Google, somebody's personal computer, somebody's email, somebody's bank account, a car, Donald Trump's Twitter, and Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook.
Screw that. I'm gonna hack all those things.
12 seconds later.
Why do I have no money?
And the global damage from ransomware, malware that is inserted illegally in a computer or mobile device that disables the computer or mobile device's functions, systems, everything, until the owner pays the hacker so that they can regain control and access to their mobile device or computer. And the damage costs are predicted to exceed $5 billion this year.
Allahu Akbar. All right, okay. The opening. Opening. We had the Fatiha. We had a video from entitled the Fatiha, which is the opening chapter of the Muslim holy book, Quran. That was entitled Fatiha in the Arabic language, and the English translation of that is, in the name of God, most compassionate, most merciful. All praises for Allah, Lord of all the worlds, the most compassionate, most merciful, Master of the day of judgment. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. Guide us along the straight path, past those you have blessed, and not those you are displeased with, or those who are who go astray. And with that, I welcome you to another episode of your human service. Excuse me, the history, community life, diversity of most Americans in New England. Although we did get off to a late start due to some difficulties beyond my ability to correct. But for that, forgive me and tolerate me just a little while. And hopefully that situation won't transpire again. But anyway, I greet you, extend the international universal cordial of peace out to you in the English language, in the Arabic language, and that is Assalamu alaikum. Okay, my condolences go out to all of those who are directly and indirectly affected by the recent unnatural catastrophe over there in Ceylon, which was the former Sri Lanka. My deepest sympathies and condolences go out to all those directly and indirectly affected by that great unnatural disaster. Okay? And unfortunately, we don't really know who's behind it, but there's some ideas. But when that really comes out and something is definite that we can verify, I'll share that information with you. Okay, I'm Hassan Rashid, and this is your Human Service News and Information. We open up the broadcast with the Muslims' prayer for guidance, Muslims' main prayer for guidance, the Fatiha. And Fatiha means one in Arabic language. And guess what? It's about, about 10 more days before the Muslim holy month of Ramadan, the Islamic month of Ramadan, of fasting and celebrating the glory of Allah. Okay, so unfortunately, we had some information prepared for you about Ramadan itself and fasting and what you can expect during the initial 10 days of Ramadan, which are the most important days. You know, the first 10 days and the last 10 days of the Muslim holy month are the most important for Muslims. Okay, and not only Muslims, but to be truthful, the greater society at large. Okay, the greater human family at large. Okay, so a Muslim, being Islam is not a selfish entity. I mean, it encompasses all of humanity. Okay, and okay, so I like to if I have, I wish I'd play that Muslims prayer for guidance once again, but unfortunately I don't. I had another prayer. A video that I had prepared for you, but I got here late due to the fact that we just got notified that one of our former CEOs, co-chair of the Alliance of Cambridge Tenants, passed away, and she may have appeared somewhere on CCTV on one of the many programs of CCTV. Miss Shirley Zioli Pizza. I think that's that. Miss Shirley Zioli Pizza, former CEO of the Alliance of Cambridge Tenants. I was just informed that she passed away, and she's also on the board of the Cambridge Affordable Housing Trust, and she is well known in the affordable housing arena all over Cambridge. Okay, but that is a huge loss for the affordable housing community. Miss Shirley Zioli Pizza. And once I'm orientated or given more information on the passing of Miss Zioli, then I'll share it with you. But until then, my deepest condolences and sympathy out to the family, friends, and all those that fell under the umbrella of her inner circle